Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey, and
this is Dixie,
and we're Love Hut for Life.
And for 194 weeks, we've been a-moving.
That's right, guys, and this week we're having a whole lot of fun in one of our absolute favorite parts of the country, and on a property that has a whole lot of our friends in tow. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, be sure and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe and comment below to let us know what you think.
Hello and welcome to another week. We are back at Angel's Rest Hikers Haven in Parisburg, Virginia. We came here a couple years ago and I converted out this bus. Last year I also came back and worked on another project as well that I'll be showing you later on this week. But this bus was a church bus, and now it is used as a chiropractic office and holistic healing center. Obviously there's no living space in this one. We went more for dramatic effect. It does have a complete solar system on it. It does not have a rooftop AC. It does have the stock AC up here, but that is used when you're driving down the road, so it doesn't really help being parked. The owner put this in here to help cool it down for the couple of months out of the year where it's hot in Virginia, which is right now. And today we're gonna be moving it off of this pedestal and we're gonna be sitting in the floor. We thought this area was gonna be used as a waiting room, and it's just really not getting its full use. As you can see, it's just a stowaway. So the R2D2 air conditioner is gonna be put down here on the floor and ducted out this window. This week's gonna be fun because we are in one of our most favorite places in the whole wide world.
Yuck. It got really wet out there really fast. And that means that our plans changed a little bit and we have been spending most of the time inside today. Dixie's not complaining though.
Apparently this time of year, there's a lot of rain up here. The weather is so wild in these mountains, Kelsey.
We'll get back to work tomorrow though.
I would tell y'all good morning, but that's a lie. I was laid in bed a little too long today, but I did get up and start on a few projects, and I wanted to show you what I'm working on. I finished getting this vent installed up here, and it's temporarily installed. It's just plastic that we have wedged up into these vent windows. My buddy Mike did it on this side of the bus last summer, and I took his work apart and we reinstalled it. I'll show you guys. This is actually FRP, and it's just it's one big square and it's cut down the middle with a big hole in it, and then a residential vent outside. But he was able to wedge it up in here, and then we just used tape to hold it up. Obviously this air conditioner is not a permanent install, so modifying the bus to suit it just did not make sense. Also, last week I changed out the battery monitoring system on the solar system in this bus, which is all in here. I had originally put a battery monitor in that I found through another YouTuber, and it has done nothing but give me problems, and I've had a couple of others give me problems in other installs, so I quit using those. I upgraded it just to the Renogy one, which this entire system is Renogy, so it's going to work just fine. But the issue is the old one was round and this one is square, so I've had to make a little trim to hold this because I didn't want to alter the cabinet, because there is a ton of electrical components down here, and I didn't want to be creating sawdust or running screws through here. So I'm just gonna glue this in instead. I've also been working on another little project. Several days ago, I put a desk in the RV that's parked over there, but I had to remove the couch to do that. And in order to do that, I had to take the bolts out of the bottom of the floor, so it's left a bunch of holes in the floor. So what I've done is I've used a hole saw, and it creates these holes, and what it does is it creates these pins, and I'm going to be using them like dowels to fill the floor holes, and I'll seal underneath them, but I'm waiting on them to dry. They're still a bit too sticky. Guess I gotta keep hanging out on the porch with Kelsey. Let's go find her. I found Kelsey.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Making pretty things.
Making pretty things. I've been trying to make pretty things today. That is a pretty thing. Holding a pretty thing.
Dixie's helping.
I see. Oh, it's dark outside, but this is probably one of my favorite things about Angel's Rest. That's a bathroom with a shower. That's a bathroom with a shower. And that's a bathroom with a shower. I could take 3 showers, one after another. Bing, bang, boom. Gee, I love this place. I wonder which one Kelsey's in.
Oh, good morning, Angel's Rest. I think today might be the day that FedEx driver is going to show up. Oh, look, there's a bunny. that FedEx driver is going to show up with all of Shane's parts so that we can finish up all of our work here and move on. But in the meantime, I think there is breakfast being cooked in the rest over there, and I know that it is full of quite a few of our friends, so I'm gonna go enjoy it while I can. Oh, look everyone, I caught a Dixie.
Maybe that'll keep her from running away. Poor puppy. Stop running. Turk, what's happening, buddy?
I think she's enjoying it.
She does look rather content in that basket.
It reminds her of the days of riding in my purse when she was a puppy.
You look like a river trout. Stop running away, puppy.
Okay, let's get you out of John's net before...
She's just chilling.
A little kangaroo puppy. What are you doing?
Time for a little blackberry picking, y'all. I'm loving how we're moving north with the berries, so we get to just keep picking them everywhere we go.
You know, we've been coming to this property for 3 years. This is the first year I've ever walked down this little trail. There's berries everywhere back here.
A lot. And these wine berries are the best.
It does not look like those parts are making their way here today, but you know what? That's all right, because we are finding ways to entertain ourselves anyways.
Ooh, wow.
Yum.
You know, it's been sunny all day. And then all of a sudden, the mountains disappear. There's a whole range back there. That's a wall of rain headed towards us. I think I'm gonna go hide in this big house. I gotta find Kelsey.
Water off this one right here. That's a lot.
John. It's early morning. Everyone's still asleep. I got up early and utilized the facilities over there, but I noticed my buddy John's trap out. I wanted to show you guys what's in it. I don't want to get too close. Hey, little dude. Oh, he's already getting mad. These little things run around here in packs. There's so many of them. So it's a constant game of trying to catch the skunk and release the skunk elsewhere, in hopes we all don't get hit and the dogs don't get hit. He's a cute little thing. I'm not touching it.
What are you doing, Shane?
I am killing time. We have killed so much time this week. We have had parts lost in the mail, and it's a battle waiting on them to get here. But we can't really leave until they get here so we can fix the trailer. Spending time on the hillside today, doing absolutely nothing.
The sun is barely down and there's already another skunk, y'all.
Yep.
Watch out, Turk. Don't get sprayed.
Nope. Yep, he's the black one.
Ooh, I've never seen an all black one before. Hey, little dude. He'll be set free tomorrow.
Yep.
Somewhere quite a distance away. Just don't spray us in the meantime.
Well, unfortunately, the hood of the truck is open again. Let's talk about it. We've been having suspension problems since we left Michigan, pretty much. I've been keeping my eye on these tires as we headed down to the Appalachian Mountains. And last week and the week before, I've replaced both front wheel bearings, chasing a problem. So right now, we're playing a game of throwing parts at a problem because I really can't get the truck to a shop to get it up on a lift because, you know, there's a big ass yellow house on top of it. And it's kind of hard to find someone that can do that. But my next thing to move towards is I'm going to be replacing these shocks. These are the stock shocks. It's actually the stock alignment too. So if it's out of alignment, it's never been aligned either. And we've been traveling quite hard for 4 years in November in this truck. So I'm quite happy to put these shocks in and see how it performs. This should be a fun task. Oh, let's do it. I hope this works. All right. Fortunately, Biggin does not have coilover shocks, which is a whole different party that I'm happy I'm not invited to today. So it makes it quite simple. It's just 2 nuts and a bolt. Get your shock out. This is our old one. And you're supposed to be able to test these by pushing down on them. And then they slowly push back against you. It's just stuck in the closed position. I'll demonstrate that by showing you what the new shock looks like. As you can see, we upgraded it a little bit. These are Bilsteins. These are the stiffest ones I could get a hold of with it without having to have an adjuster knob on it, which is known to break on Ranchos, I believe is what they're called, the Rancho 9000s. The little knob will break off, but I really didn't need adjustable shocks because the house never really comes off of the truck, so I just need it to be as stiff as possible. I think these are going to make a world of difference.
Oh, and just in time, too. It's getting kind of wet out there.
Good thing the auto shop's closed for the day. Do you think I fixed it?
I hope so.
I hope so too. We'll find out soon.
Any mechanics out there with knowledge, we would appreciate your input in the comments. looks like there's another one in the trap, y'all. We're gonna have to keep Dixie away from this one. I really don't want her to get sprayed.
Come on, take the blanket off and show everybody.
He won't spray.
He can't stand up in there.
He can spray.
I don't believe you.
It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Just hold it by its tail.
Guys, we are on a mission today. Shane has been looking up recipes online, and I think he plans to take advantage of this full-size kitchen tonight and make some goodies. What do you think, Shane? You got enough berries?
Nope, not yet. Keep searching. Keep sticking your hand in mysterious bushes where skunks live, please. Thank you.
So I seem to be having a bit of a problem. The tree is not wanting to let me go. Help, Shade, help.
Oh my God.
Ow, 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 ow.
Be free.
I'm free. Oh, that's a big bowl of goodness. Dixie thinks so too.
Good morning, all. I have good news. We've been waiting all week for this to show up. This is a new axle for my little wooden friend behind me. You'll meet Little Poke. Some of you may already know Little Poke. I came here last year and worked on a trailer Doc had bought, and it was built out of plywood and bolted onto one of these little fold up, bolt together harbor frame trailers. We simply wrapped it in really lightweight cedar all the way around, painted the top like a little tin roof. It's got a full solar system on it, and inside is some really pretty woodworking, but it's used for storage right now, so I'm going to include some pictures from when we built it. This trailer is meant to be a halotherapy chamber, which you should look up. Really cool thing. There's a big salt lamp in the back of it, but mostly it needs to be able to be pulled behind the bus. And right now this trailer sits on top of an itty bitty 2,000 pound axle, so I ordered a new spring kit as well as a new axle for it, and today we're going to be lifting it up in the air and bolting the new axle to it. Let's see how this goes. As y'all can see, there's quite a difference in these two axles. Not to mention the spring kit as well. I still gotta get, oh, there's the other one. I still gotta get the one on the other side down. And it looks like there was some repair made along the way to this trailer. The person that originally built what's underneath all this pretty cedar used it to travel from California all the way to North Carolina or South Carolina. So this wagon has definitely seen a lot of miles, and it's not done seeing miles. We just need to make sure it keeps going. Last week I installed this desk in the RV here at Angel's Rest. There was a jackknife couch that was bolted in here, and they just attach all the way through, and they bolt from the bottom, and that's how the thing was attached, and there were seat belts on it. But now we have these holes that we don't want to look at. Replacing the floor is just silly. So what I'm going to be doing is I have these wooden plugs that I made with a plug bit, and they are the same diameter as this hole. So I'm going to 2-part epoxy them into the hole, and then I'll fill with foam from underneath and seal it off. And we'll call them plugged. It should blend in nicely. All right. I got them set in there. And I'm gonna wait on this epoxy to cure. And I'll come back and give them a little bit of tapping. And this one cracked, so I'll have to touch it up just a little bit and add a little more epoxy. Much better than daylight coming through.
Oh guys, it looks like that sun is on its way out for the day, and Shane looks like he's ready to cover Little Poke back up.
Yep, unfortunately, a welder's gotta come do the rest of the work, so we're gonna get it covered in case one of these wild mountain wind rainstorms comes through.
In the meantime though, it is going to stay supported by Shane's jack stands, which means that even though tomorrow or early next week we'll be packing up and heading to our newest project and to celebrate this guy's birthday.
I'm actually not gonna be working on my birthday this year.
You're actually not, babe. You guys will have to come back next week to see what we get into. In the meantime, we are happily stuck in the vortex at Angel's Rest Hikers Hostel. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this week because we most certainly did. Be sure and let us know what you think in the comments below, and come back next week to see where we wind up and just how we celebrate this guy turning 35.
I've had several birthdays on the road. Why don't you go back and celebrate all of them? Watch all those videos about my birthday. If you haven't already, also check out our Facebook and Instagram, and you can direct message us there, or you can send us an email at lovehutforlife@gmail.com.
That's right, guys. And hit that subscribe button. Now, we do always want to take the time to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been following us along so far. If you're looking for a way to get in touch with us privately, then send us an email at lovehutforlife@gmail.com. Oh, and don't forget to check out that Etsy page because all of those crystals that I've been wire wrapping are available for you there. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye, y'all.